Good morning. In the last session, we were discussing about the cell, internal resistance, terminal potential difference, and the relation between EMF and terminal potential difference. Students, in this session, let us discuss the combination of cells. Already we have learned about the cell, the device which converts chemical energy into electric energy. Or the source of EMF we are calling the cell. The cell we can use for many purposes. Actually we know the battery. Battery is a source of potential difference. In battery, number of cells are connected in series. So for various purposes we are studying the combination of cells here. Students, the combination of cells can be connected in series, or can be connected in parallel, or can be connected in mixed groups. So here only two types only we are studying, the combination of cells in series and combination of cells in parallel. Let us take the both case separately. Let us go combination of cells in series. First case, combination of cells in series. In series combination. Students, in series combination, again we are going to discuss two cases. The cells of equal EMF, equal internal resistance, and the cell of different EMF and different internal resistance. In both cases we will see in series combination. See here, the cells are said to be in series combination if negative terminal of the one cell is connected to positive terminal of second cell along the same path, and such combination can be continued as you wish. So in series combination what happens? Let us take, in first case we will see what the first case. Let us consider the number of cells are there. Those number of cells consist of equal EMF and equal internal resistance. Look at me how it is. I will take a cell. We know that the cell consists of a positive electrode and negative electrode with internal resistance R. Like this, again it is positive terminal, this is the negative terminal, again it is the internal resistance, again one more cell you can take, this is the one more cell, again internal resistance R is there. Right thing? What I am saying? Cells are said to be in series combination if negative terminal of the one cell connected to positive terminal of another cell, and so on. And those number of cells are connected along same path. This combination we are calling combination of cells in series. Let us consider, students, here each cell having equal EMF, right thing, and each cell having equal internal resistance, right thing, and this combination is connected to external resistor. This is the external resistor. Shall we take? This is the external resistor R value can take. Right thing. This combination we are calling combination of cells in series. Students, how the direction of current can flow? This is the direction of current. I from positive terminal to negative terminal. This much current is flowing. Right? This is the direction of current. This is the direction of current. Right thing. This is the direction of current here. See here, the number of cells are connected from one point to another point in such a way that the negative terminal of one cell connected to positive terminal of another cell. Right thing. We know that the relation between current, EMF and the internal resistance. General formula is the students. We know that this formula. I equal to how much? I equal to E divided by capital R plus small r. Right? In the last video we observed this. Shall we call this is equation number 1? But look at me, students. Here number of cells are connected along the same line. Then they are connected in series combination. In series combination, according to superposition principle, the effective EMF is the sum of all EMF across each cell. What is the effective EMF? Shall I take? See here, effective EMF. Effective EMF. How to write effective EMF? According to superposition principle, sum of all EMF across each cell. How it is? That is E plus E plus E. Like this you can take not only 3 cells, you can take the number of cells here. That's what how to write. This can be continued up to n. Right? N cells you can connect it. Then for n cells, how to write effective EMF? For n cell, effective EMF is equal to n into E. What is n? Number of cells. Then what is E? E represents EMF of a single cell. Then how to write effective EMF? Effective EMF can be written. Effective EMF. Effective EMF is equal to n into E. Shall we take, students? Equation number 2. Writing. But here, number of cells having equal internal resistance, they are connected in series. In series combination, resistance can be added again. What is the effective internal resistance? Effective internal resistance can be written. How much it is? R plus R plus R. Up to can take the number of cells for n cell. Then directly effective, how to write? Effective internal resistance, that is n into R. Shall we take? Effective internal resistance can be written n into small r. Shall we take this equation number 3? Writing, students. Due to effective EMF and effective internal resistance, the current can be modified. In series combination, always current remains same. See here how to modify this equation. This equation 1 can be modified. I equal to how much? I equal to E effective. E effective divided by R plus small r can be replaced by how much? That is R effective. Later on. Again you can take I equal to E effective. What is E effective? That is n into capital E divided by capital R put upside. R effective. What is R effective? It is n into small r. Writing. If the number of cells are connected in series combination, the resultant current due to this combination can be represented by this equation. Can be represented by this equation. This is what equation number 2. I mean, if 2 cells are connected, 3 cells are connected, or 4 cells are connected, the resultant current due to this combination can be obtained by this equation. Students, here point to be noted that from this equation, you can take the condition for maximum current and condition for minimum current. Students, from this equation, how to do the condition of maximum current here? See here, this one represents EMF of each cell and small r represent the internal resistance of each cell. Then what is capital R? External resistor. External resistor connected to the combination of cells in series. Look at me. If the case external resistor is very larger than internal resistance, what I am going to say? If the case external resistor is very greater than internal resistance, I mean it is very greater value, then what about this value R plus n R? If capital R is very greater, then what about R plus n into small r? Shall I take? R plus n into small r is nearly equal to R, because R is neglected as compared to capital R. Small r is very small. Internal resistance is very smaller as compared to external resistance. Then this value capital R plus n into small r nearly equal to capital R. Then what about this equation? Equation 4. How to write? Equation 4 can be written n into E, keep it upside. Capital R E plus small n into small r. That is nearly equal to how much? That is capital R. Writing. From this equation, what are we going to say? From this equation, I is equal to n into E divided by R. What is n? N represents number of cells in series. What is E? EMF of each cell. What is capital R? External resistor. Then how to take? From this equation, you can say that. Look at me here. That current I equal to n into E divided by R. What is n? Number of cells. What is E by R? E by R represents current due to single cell. Current due to single cell. Current due to single cell into number of cells. I mean, to get the maximum current in series combination. In series combination of cells, if we need the maximum current, then external resistor must be very greater than internal resistor. This is the condition for maximum current when the cells are connected in series combination. What I said? If external resistor is very greater than internal resistor, then we can get the maximum current. This is the condition for maximum current. What it is? Condition for maximum current. Right. Then to get the minimum current, what to do? Students, instead of external resistor is very larger, if I take internal resistance is very larger as compared to external resistor. In second case, how to take? If external resistor is very greater than internal resistance, then look at equation 4. If internal resistance is very larger, then here capital R can be neglected. If small r is very greater than capital R, then what about this equation? This equation how much? R plus n into R. It is nearly equal to how much? N into R, because capital R is neglected here. If capital R is neglected, then what about equation 4? Look at equation 4. I equal to how much? I equal to n into E kept upside. Capital R plus n into small r nearly equal to n into R, because capital R is neglected. Capital R is neglected. Right thing? Then n get cancelled. Then what is E? E equal to how much? E equal to capital E divided by small r. What is capital E? EMF of single cell. What is capital R? Resistance of a cell. Then what it is? E by R. E by R equal to current into single cell. I mean, if internal resistance is very larger as compared to external resistor, the resultant current is only due to single cell. I mean, no matter how many cells you are connected in series combination, either you can connect 2 cells, either you can connect 10 cells or 50 cells, no matter. If the case internal resistance is very larger as compared to external resistor, then current only is due to single cell. I mean, to get the minimum current, this is the condition for minimum current in cell. Condition for minimum current in the cell. I mean, to get the maximum current for combination of cells in series, what we do? External resistor must be greater than internal resistance of cell. And to get the minimum current for this combination, internal resistance must be greater than external resistance. This is what the combination of cells in series when cells of equal EMF and equal internal resistance are there. But look at me. If the cells having different EMF and different internal resistance exist, then condition is different. Right thing? Then shall we see that? The cells of different EMF and different internal resistance are connected in series combination. That will see, students. See here. Now let us see. Again, you will take the series combination. In series combination, what we do? Here number of cells are connected in series combination of different EMF and different internal resistance. That will see. Look at this one. Again, we will take series combination. What it is? I will take a cell again. This is one cell. Positive terminal, negative terminal of one cell. These are the internal resistance. Again, it is one more cell. Negative terminal. This is internal resistance. Right thing. Shall we take? Now, students, this cell has EMF E1, internal resistance R1. Fine. Another cell of EMF E2, internal resistance R2. Fine. This combination is connected to external resistor. This combination is connected to external resistor. Right thing. What value it is? It is R value. Right thing. Now let us take the direction of current here. What is the direction of current? direction of current from positive terminal to negative terminal. This is the direction of current. I value in series combination, always current remains same at every point. This is the direction of current. Right thing. Students, here two cells are there of different EMF and different internal resistance. Different cells of different EMF and different internal resistance. Shall we take? This is the point A I will take, and this is the point B I will take. Right? Here shall I take? This is the point C. Students, we know that the relation between EMF and terminal potential difference when current is drawn from cell, what it is? E equal to how much? E equal to V plus how much? V plus IR. Right or what is V from this? V equal to how much? V equal to E minus IR. E minus IR. Remember this equation. Right. Now students, let us write potential difference of the cell even of internal resistance R. This is the cell even of internal resistance R. Here potential difference of cell even in between point A and point C. That is the potential difference of cell even. How to write potential difference of cell even? Shall I take in between A and C point? Shall we do? See here, potential difference. For my convenience, I will take this is B point and this is C point. I will take. Right? Let us write potential difference between cell even from point A to point B. How to write? The potential difference between A and B. This cell has EMF even. How to write? E can be replaced by what value? Even. Here current remains same in series combination. R can be replaced by what value? R1. Right? I mean potential difference between point A and point B for cell E. You can write this equation. Later on. Equation number 1 we can call. Right? Now, the potential difference between B and C for cell E2. For cell E2. From where to where? From point B to point C. Right thing. Then how to write? Potential difference for cell 2. BC from B point to C point. Now, this equation E can be replaced by E2 because here EMF E2 is available. And what current available here? I current available. Internal resistance how much? Internal resistance equal to R2. Right now, this is how much? Equation number 2. But we need potential difference from point A to point C. From point A to point C. According to superposition principle, the potential difference between A to C is potential difference between AB and BC. That is potential difference between AB and BC. According to superposition principle. Shall we write? According to superposition principle, potential difference from A to C. Potential difference from A to C is how much? Sum of potential difference between point AB and potential difference between point BC. According to superposition principle. Then from equation 192. From equation 192. How to write? See here. From equation 192, this equation can be modified. Potential difference between A and C. VAB. How much VAB? VAB is equal to E1 minus IR1. This equation. Similarly, VBC, this is VBC. How much? VBC is equal to P2 minus how much? IR2. Alright. Then again you can modify this equation. How to modify? Potential difference VAC equal to how much? See here. E1 plus E2 minus of how much? I into bracket how much? R1 plus R2. R1 plus R2. Right out. Or how to write this value again? This value can be written VAC. VAC E1 plus E2. What is E1 plus E2? Sum of EMF across each other. That is effective EMF I will write. Effective EMF minus of capital I, current is there. R1 plus R2. R1 plus R2 shall attack. It is R effective. Then from this equation what will be? Here E effective how much? E effective equal to, that is E1 plus E2. E1 plus E2. Then what is R effective? R effective can be written how much? That is R1 plus R2. Students, from this series combination, what is the conclusion? When a number of cells are connected in series combination, the effective EMF is equal to sum of EMF across each cell. And effective internal resistance is equal to the sum of internal resistance across each cell. Sum of internal resistance across each cell. Then see here, again from this, what is effective EMF? This is the effective EMF. This is the internal resistance R value. How to write the current? That we know the relation between current and internal resistance. What value it is? Look at me. Shall I take? See here, current equal to how much? Current equal to I divided by how much? R divided by small r plus capital R. Are you getting this point? But here, E represent E effective. E represent E effective. R represent R effective. Right? What is R effective? E1 plus E2. How to write this current? This current can be written E1 plus E2. Capital R kept up same. What is small r? R effective. R1 plus R2. I mean the current due to this combination can be represented by this equation, and terminal potential difference can be represented by this equation. Shall I call this is equation number 3? This is equation number 3. What people calling? Equation number 4. I mean, when number of cells are connected in series combination, of different EMF, different internal resistance, effective EMF is sum of EMF across each cell, and effective internal resistance is the sum of internal resistance across each cell. And the resultant current due to this combination can be represented by this equation. But students, if the cells are wrongly connected, actually how it is connected? Negative terminal of one cell connected to positive terminal of another cell. If the cells are wrongly connected means negative terminal is connected to negative terminal or positive terminal is connected to positive terminal. How the situation becomes here? Shall we show how the wrongly connected cells are there? If this is one cell, positive terminal, this is the negative terminal, internal resistance R is available. Right thing. Another cell, how it is? This is the negative cell, and what about this one? Negative positive terminal of cell. Again, what value? Internal resistance R available, R2 available. This is the R1 available. Of what value? E1, and this is what value? This combination is the wrongly connected cells. Wrongly connected, negative terminal of one cell connected to negative terminal of second cell, then it is wrongly connected. If cells are wrongly connected, then how to represent this equation? And how to represent the resultant current? In this case, if E1 is greater than E2, then how to write? If E1 is greater than E2, then current can be represented like this. How to represent the current here? Look at it. This equation we can modify. Potential difference VAC from where to where? From A to C. If it is A, then what about this point? C point. VAC can be replaced. How to write VAC? VAC equal to E1 minus E2. E1 minus E2 plus I into bracket. How much? R1 plus R2. Here I am taking minus sign because the cells are wrongly connected. Similarly, you can modify the current also. How to write this current? I equal to E1 plus E2 is there. E1 plus E2 can be replaced by what value? E1 minus E2. divided by how much? Capital R plus R1 plus R2. Right? I mean, if cells are only connected, we can represent the resultant potential difference and the resultant current. But in the case E2 is greater than E1, in this case what happened? E1 is greater than E2, but E2 greater than E1. Then how to represent? Simply, if E2 greater than E2, E2 greater than E1, then E2 minus E1 will do. Here also E2 minus E1 will do. I mean, greater minus smaller value will do. This is what the consent to combination of cells in series for equal EMF, equal internal resistance, along with different EMF and different internal resistance. Right. Now let us see if the number of cells are connected in parallel combination. That we will see. Number of cells connected in parallel combination. That is parallel combination of cells in series. Shall we see the combination of cells in parallel? Second case, we will see parallel combination of cells. See here. In series combination, what we have done? Negative terminal of one cell connected to positive terminal of cell and so on. That combination can be continued as you wish. But in a parallel combination, the cells are said to be parallel combination if all positive terminals are connected to one common point and all negative terminals are connected to another common point. This combination we are calling combination of cells in parallel. What I am saying going to say? Cells are said to be in parallel combination if all positive terminal of the cell connected to one common point and all negative terminals are connected to another common point. This combination we are calling combination of cells in parallel. How it looks like? See here. Here also we will take two cases. The cells of equal EMF, equal internal resistance, along with the cells of different EMF and different internal resistance. Both cases we will see in parallel combination. Shall we go? The first case is the cells of equal EMF and equal internal resistance. Let us see how it is. This is one cell, positive terminal, negative terminal, internal resistance are available. Right thing. Again we will take one more cell we will take. Right. Again we will take like this. Right. All the positive plates connected to a common point and all the negative plates they are connected to another common point. Connected to another common point. This is another common point. Right thing. What it is? The cell of equal EMF E and equal internal resistance smaller. And this combination, what point it is? It is A point. Shall we take it as A point? This common point is connected to external resistor. This is the external resistor. Right? What value it is? This is the R value. Right? This is the direction of current result from positive terminal of cell to negative terminal. This is the direction of current in each cases. Right, dear students? Here what is the parallel combination? The cells are said to be parallel combination if all the positive plates are connected to one common point and all the negative plates are connected to another common point. This we are calling combination of cells in parallel. Right now, we know that from this much current is flowing. How much current actually? I equal to E divided by how much? I equal to E divided by capital R plus small r. But in parallel combination, what remains same? In parallel combination, EMF across each cell remains same. EMF across each cell remains same, but what will divide here? What will divide? Current will divide here. Across each cell current will divide, but across each cell EMF and terminal potential difference remains same. That's what here. How to write effective EMF? That effective EMF must be equal to EMF across one cell. EMF and terminal potential difference same in parallel combination, as we studied in case of combination of resistance in parallel combination, right? But here number of resistance are connected in parallel. Number of resistance are connected in parallel combination. Shall I take? This is equation number 1. What about this equation number 2? Here number of cells are connected in parallel combination with internal resistance smaller value. How to write? R effective. This R effective can be written R effective equal to how much? 1 divided by R plus 1 divided by R plus 1 divided by R. You can connect up to what value? You can connect up to M by R. That is, the reciprocal of effective internal resistance must be equal to how much? That is M by R. M divided by R. Or how to write? This R effective equal to R divided by M. Shall we take equation number 3? I mean, the number of cells are connected in parallel combination with internal resistance smaller value. Effective internal resistance can be represented by this equation. You can connect not only 3 cells, you can connect number of M cells in parallel combination. That's what I am putting M value. What is M value? Number of cells in parallel combination. Right thing? Again, if I equal to E divided by capital R plus small r, how to write effective EMF? Effective EMF can be represented like this. In equation 1, what is effective internal resistance? That is represented by R effective. Right? What it is? Effective EMF, and this is effective internal resistance. Current can be modified. Total current can be modified. Right? Then E effective equal to E from equation 2 and equation 3. R effective equal to R by M. Then what about equation 1? Equation 1 becomes I equal to E effective. E effective can be replaced by E from equation 2 divided by capital R. R effective equal to R divided by M. Right? Then again, how to write this current? This current can be written E, keep it upside. M here multiply. M into capital R plus small r whole divided by M. Whole divided by M. This M goes upside. Come on directly. Like this. I mean, the cells of equal EMF and equal internal resistance are connected in parallel combination. The resultant current can be obtained by this formula. Resultant current can be obtained by this formula. Again, from this equation, we can take the condition for maximum current and condition for minimum current. In series combination, what we observe? If external resistor is very greater than internal resistance, maximum current was available. But let us see what happens. Let us say condition for maximum current. Condition for maximum current here. Look at the students. If the case internal resistance is very greater than external resistor. Internal resistance is very greater than external resistor. Here what happens? If R is very greater, what about this term? This term can be written. How much it is done? R plus M into R is nearly equal to how much? That is smaller. Because capital R is neglected as compared to smaller. Then what about this equation? Are you following this point? Let us see once again. If small r is very greater than capital R, internal resistance is very greater than compared to external resistor. Compared to external resistor. Then what about this equation? This equation R plus small r plus small m into R is nearly equal to small r. Then how to modify equation? Equation 4. See here, I equal to M into E divided by this value is nearly equal to how much? That is small r. Actually, how to write this value again? This value can be written I equal to M. What is M? Number of cells connected in parallel. What is E by R? Current into single cell. I mean, to get the maximum current for this combination. This is what? Condition for maximum current. condition for maximum current. To get the maximum current for parallel combination, internal resistance of the cell must be greater than external resistance. Maximum current. Then for minimum current, what to do? Again we will take. For minimum current, if capital R is greater than small r, I mean external resistor is very larger as compared to internal resistance of cell. If capital R is very greater, then what about this equation? See here this value. This value m into small capital R plus small r is nearly equal to m into r, because here small r is neglected. Small r is neglected as compared to capital R. Again equation 4 can be modified in what way? See here, I equal to how much? I equal to m into e, keep it upside. This value is nearly equal to how much? That is m into r. M get cancelled. Then what is current remaining? Current I is equal to E divided by R. E divided by R. Then what we are going to say? E by R only current to single cell. Current due to single cell. Here no number of cells are, no m is included here. Then what it is? Minimum current. This is minimum current. Minimum current. I mean for parallel combination of cells, to get the maximum current, what is the condition? External resistor, internal resistance must be greater than external resistor to can get the maximum current, and to get the minimum current, external resistor must be greater than internal resistance. What case it is? The cells of equal EMF and equal internal resistance are connected. But if the cells of different EMF and different internal resistance are connected, then how to represent effective EMF and a terminal potential difference? That will see students. So let us take the cells of different EMF and different internal resistance. Students, for calculation purpose, we will see only the two cells which are connected in parallel combination. Only two cells which are connected in parallel combination, that we will see. Look at it. See here. Shall we take? Again we know that the parallel combination of cells is what? All the positive terminal of the cell connected to one common point and all the negative terminals of the cells are connected to another common point. This combination we are calling combination of cells in parallel. Right? Shall I take the situation? How to take? It is one cell. This is one cell, positive terminal, negative terminal. It has internal resistance smaller. Right thing. Again we will take. This is external, positive terminal, negative terminal. Again internal resistance smaller. Right thing. All the positive plates are connected to one common point and all the negative plates are connected to another common point. Right. Shall I take? This point is A. What about this point? This point is C. And this combination is connected to external resistor. This is connected to external resistor. Right or wrong? See here, now what case it is? The cell of EMF E2, and the cell of internal resistance R1 R2 connected to external resistor. Right. But these are in series, these are in parallel combination. In parallel combination, what remains same? In parallel combination, potential difference across each cell remains same, but current divides. What divides? In parallel combination, current divides. How the current divides? For this cell, this is the current I1. This is the current I1. Right or wrong? For this cell, current I2. This is the current I2. Right or wrong? Again, this is the resultant current. Shall we take? This is the resultant current. In what direction this resultant current comes? In this direction resultant current comes. Again, it goes like this. I value. Then in this case again, how much current leaves? How much current leaves? That much current enters through negative terminal cell. I mean, how much current leaves from positive terminal of cell? That much current enters to the negative terminal of the cell. In this case also, for I2 current is leaving from positive terminal. Again comes here. What it is? Current I2. This is how much current? Current is there. But here, across cell E1 and E2, potential difference between A and C point that remains same. Here what remains same? Across this combination cell E1, potential difference across cell 1 remains same. Similarly, here also what remains same? In this case, potential difference remains same. Potential difference remains same. Right thing? This is what number of cells connected. Two cells are connected in parallel combination. Students, now let us write a relation between EMF and terminal potential difference. Before that, here in parallel combination, what will divide? Current will divide. I1, I2 current will divide. Again, the total current equal to sum of current across each cell. This is the current I. In parallel combination, what is the resultant current? Resultant current I is equal to how much? I is equal to I1 plus I2. Shall I call it as equation number 1? Are you getting this point? Now, the relation between EMF and terminal potential difference. What it is? E is equal to how much? E is equal to V plus IR. Right? Or what is V? What is V? V equal to how much? E minus IR. But for cell E1, internal resistance R1 and current I1. What is the potential difference? Vs is the potential difference. In parallel combination, potential difference remains same. Shall you apply this equation for cell E1? Right? For cell E1, what is the potential difference? For cell E1, potential difference is Vs. And for cell, what is EMF? EMF is equal to E1. For cell E1, how much current available here? I1 current available. By what internal resistance? R1 internal resistance. Right? Shall we call? No. We will call like this. Vs equal to E1 minus I1. Similarly, I need current here. To do this current, what to do? I1 R1 equal to how much? E1 minus of how much? Vsc. Or what is current here? Current I1 equal to E1 minus VAC divided by R1. This is how much current? Equation 2. I mean, for this cell E1, current can be represented by this equation. Similarly, for cell E2 of internal resistance R2 and current I2, what potential difference? This is the potential difference. Across E1 and E2, potential difference remains same. Then, for cell E2, how to write this current? I2 equal to E2 minus. This potential difference remains same across itself. How much potential exists at cell E2? Same potential exists at cell E2. Then, I will write this is what value? VAC divided by how much? That is R2. What value is equation number 3? Later on, I mean, across cell E1, I1 current exists. Across cell E2, I2 current exists. Look at equation 1. What is the resultant current? Resultant current I equal to I1 plus I2. Put this value, all these values here. What we get from equation 1? I is available. I1, what is I1? I1 equal to E1 minus of how much? VAC divided by R1. Right? What is plus I2? I2 how much? E2 minus of VAC whole divided by R2. Are you following this? Right? Now let us simplify this equation. How to simplify? How to simplify? Look at me. R2 multiply here, R1 multiply here. Just see here what we are going to do. I equal to how much? E1 R2 minus of R2 into VAC less of how much? E2 R1 minus of R1 into how much? That is VAC whole divided by how much? Whole divided by R1 R2. Writing. Are you following this step? Again we can simplify. E1 R2 and E2 R1 make it separate. See here. I equal to E1 R2 plus E2 R1 minus of here what is common? R2 VAC minus R1 VAC. VAC is common. Into bracket how much? That is R1 plus R2 whole divided by how much? That is R1 R2. This R1 R2 set here. Then what will get? I into bracket R1 R2 equal to how much? E1 R2 plus E2 R1 minus of VAC plus R1 plus R2. Right? Are you following this step, students? How this step looks like? Again, shift this value to right side and I bring this. This term I want to bring this side and this one I want to bring that side. So what becomes? What this term becomes here? Potential difference VAC into bracket what term is available? R1 plus R2 available. Right? Equal to how much? E1 R2 plus how much? E2 R1 minus of how much? I into bracket R1 plus R2. Does it correct? Does it correct, students? Again R1 plus R2. Again bring this side. What will get? This terminal potential difference VAC equal to E1 R2 plus E2 R1 whole divided by how much? Whole divided by R1 plus R2 minus of I into bracket R1 right. This is R1 into R2. R1 into R2, not R1 plus R2. R1 into R2. Into R2. Right. Sorry, here somewhat is going wrong. Look at me here. Here, look at this step. Look at it here. This term is available. Shall I take this term, bring this side? What will get? Look at me. This term here. VAC into bracket R1 plus R2. Right or wrong? R1 plus R2 equal to E1 R2 plus E2 R1 minus of this value. I into bracket R1 R2. Right or wrong? Now again R1 plus R2 bring this side. What will get? VAC equal to E1 R2 plus E2 R1 whole divided by how much? That is R1 plus R2. Right? Minus of I into bracket R1 R2 divided by how much? That is R1 plus R2. Right? This combination. Now how this looks like? This value looks like VAC equal to E effective. E effective equal to how much? E1 R2 plus E2 R1 divided by R1 plus R2. Right? Minus of I. R1 into R2 divided by R1 plus R2. It is combination of cells in parallel for two cells. Then how do we put the end? This is R effective. Then what is total potential difference? This total potential difference again looks like V is equal to E minus IR. This equation. V is equal to E minus IR. Here what is E effective? E effective is equal to E1 R2 plus E2 R1 divided by R1 plus R2. Right? And what is R effective? R1 into R2 divided by R1 plus R2. Then for parallel combination of cells, what we are going to conclude? From this combination, across each cell EMF and terminal potential difference remains same. If two cells are equal EMF remains same. But here in this combination, potential difference across each cell remains same. And the total internal resistance, that is R effective equal to the reciprocal of R effective is equal to reciprocal of sum of internal resistance across each cell. That is, how to write this value? 1 by R equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. This value is R effective is equal to 1 by R is equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. R effective is equal to R1 into R2 divided by R1 plus R2. For this combination, if two cells are connected in parallel combination, potential difference across each cell remains same, but internal resistance equal to reciprocal of internal resistance equal to reciprocal of sum of internal resistance across each cell. This is concerned to the combination of cells in parallel combination. Let us discuss the further combination in the next video. Thank you.